Untamed, 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 untamed. I perform in the spirit of the Most High at the highest level of excellence in creativity. Speak through me, teach through me, heal through me, love through me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, when I put it like this, can't y'all see why it's always the top of us even undressing? Oh, I know. Y'all thought I was only going to dress y'all dudes. Nope, because a lot of these chicks big they cooch up and can't do half the shit they proclaim they could do. Have y'all thinking she bounced like hydraulics, that her head gave the best that she swallowed it dick. And you wound up leaving disappointed. Thought you was going to customize this shit. Thought you was going to walk out anointed. All the motherfuckers who talk are the ones who can't do shit. Big lips don't mean she know how to suck it. And a fat ass don't mean she know how to throw it back like a quarterback on maneuver stick shit. Big feet don't mean shit, don't fall for it. And just because he has nice slips don't mean you know how to kiss or eat. Y'all getting beat. No, not beat in the bed. Y'all getting beat in the head. You was focused on the exterior while falling victim to the bullshit that was said. Y'all need to raise y'all standards that reach way above the tip of the head. Verbal.
And a lullaby from only my subconscious. But when conscious, I was scared shitless. But my practice made perfect. Well, almost. I still get nervous. Palms glistening, heart racing, but as I keep pacing, I'm still spitting. And the only thing I could call it is love. Love for the ink. As dark as I could get it, my ink. Blank canvas made wonderful by every flavor I could taste, by every scent I could smell from my pen. Because if love could speak for itself, homage from my paper to my pen, the sum of what it would be is a single word. Love, it would be.
Oh.
That was nice and sweet. I love that.
That was so sarcastic.
No, she really does it.
She really meant that?
Yes.
Oh.
Don't sit in the corner, real. Run the time out. No. You can't talk for the next 10 minutes. All right, Hermina.
I just wanted one last time to be with you. Just one last time to prove what was missing is true. To feel the passion that swells up and you send back like revenue. So I paid what was overdue. See, this situation was up for review and I wanted to start anew. What better way but to be with you? Just one last time to curse our undertaking as taboo. Vehemently I defiled my sanctity so that I could become holy. Stay during this exorcism so that I could achieve divinity. Being venerated in blasphemy, oh God, as I claimed you as my deity. So I felt the need to punish me. Let your unrequited love be my remedy. That monstrous thing had to pry it out indefinitely. Ipso facto, I was capable of loving unconditionally. Under your condition, I wanted to achieve immortality, so I thrived on your rejection. I needed this broken heart to make me who I am. Your frozen stares gave illumination. Wasn't the world created out of nothingness? Read Genesis and you'll see the narration. In all practicality, it is your chaos that propels my evolution. And technically, your absence filled my void. In reality, you are my salvation. So naturally your presence sustains what needs to be destroyed. So let me make my plea. Just one last time to taste your unsavory. I long to see how you look at me so blindedly. Your sadistic kiss made me a masochist. Your strong hands with no premise. I yearn for these things like...
All right, the next one coming to the stage is Barbara.
I've been shot. I've been shot before. I've been shot yesterday. I've even been shot at that door. I'm in the wrong way. I got a pain that feel like a bullet wound, navigated by my misery and assisted by my doom. Because I'm young and confused, don't know my next move. I'm urgent for leaning towards my purpose. I know it in my soul, but sometimes I feel like I'm not worth it. If you ask me, I'm worthless. I have a thirsting that's not quenched by the flow of my life that is working. I'm parched for a part in this world, not for diamonds and pearls. I don't know, I guess I want to be known or know to be loved and to express my home in a literary setup. To me, what could be better? I am the creation of a recipe of letters linked up together, the spell of a word. It was witchcraft the way I merged. Proof. But yet still with that power, I'm still talking to doctors trying to figure out what I deserve. With this hunger in my soul, all I want is a meal. You can have the dessert. And I know there are two types of poverty. One of famine and hunger, and the other of loneliness and unwant. And I represent the latter of the two. So over every meal I realize in a way God has blessed me as I chew, but I still feel like my pain is rightful, even though I've been through a life full of pain and betrayal. I speak with a rifle, but no one cares to even bother. And I've been praying to that God, but I can't pray no harder. And the last time we spoke, I said it is I, your daughter. And here's my report. Life got harder. And what the fuck am I fighting for? I'm no martyr. And how could you leave me, Father? Don't you think it's unfair knowing that I have no mother, and I have no sister, and I have no brother, and I have no friends, so fuck the others? I'm just one girl in this world. You could forget the gender. But between my dreams and schemes, I'm just a human being with a too big agenda. And because of that, I've cried enough tears to last me 1,000 years of pain and sorrow. Tick-tock, death for another hour. They say time is money when I'm broke nowadays, so I guess my time is borrowed. Fuck tomorrow. How can a heart full of pain feel so hollow? The things they make me do. And this is no excuse. It might not seem worthful, but for all the people that I diss, it wasn't me, it was my misery that hurt you. Because I allowed my torment to ferment inside of me.
Up here, son. Come on. I'm sorry, we don't have to just go for the match.
All black, everything. Damn.
This is a love poem.
Oh. I do love poems. I do love poems.
And y'all believe that?
I do love poems.
Okay. Yeah, but you love poems.
See, a lot of you boys got this game fucked up and shit. You think of y'all divas, top models, and the baddest chicks. Grown-ass whores labeling yourself Juicy, Paris, France, Belly Barbies, and Shishi Dior's. You ain't never rocked that fashion, left your hoodie, you probably can't even spell it to her. Just a bunch of basic bitches fronting like you about that life. You always be somebody's baby mama or side chick, never nobody's wife. You post pictures on Facebook and Instagram of all the parties that you've been, but tell them how your broke ass showed up at 7 because it was free before 11 to get in. You step in the club thinking you fresh as that, but mom, really you're not. That outfit you rocking ain't catalog or custom made. I can find out at any 10-hour spot. But don't get me wrong, I ain't hating. You stated you was a bad bitch, and tell me why again? Because I'm still waiting. And while I'm waiting, you said no wardrobe check. Anything on these racks I can pick and choose. Mine don't come up in here fronting like you America's Next Top Model when we both know I got bras more expensive than your shoes. Now you silly ass chicks acting all bougie and shit. Talk about I'm too pretty, I'm too classy, I'm too smart to be played out as what you shot. Well, tell us how you got that Remy here, that Louis bag, that ring pay. Wasn't you a fan of your homegirl's man, so he allowed you to put his dick in your mouth? But listen, Miss Honey Boo Boo, it's long overdue.
Now it's time for the truth to expose you. You silly ass chicks, I'm gonna TMZ your ass because enough is enough. These dummies with money don't want you, ma. You just the flavor of the month. So why you throwing pussy in the air like confetti, thinking you all that scheming to get these niggas dough? So the next time you have to justify that you a basic bitch, and it's really sad that you have to, you full of shit, stop sucking dick, you want to convince me, you're going to need more people. So dust off your knees and please fix your synthetic weed and wipe the cum from around your mouth. Stop fucking for Metro cards, rent, and washing sets and let no boy fuck you on his cousin's couch. Now being a basic bitch, getting all that you can get, and fucking with dudes who ain't got shit.
Because she love you.
I need more. There's more. There's more.
Because it's a love poem.
Yeah, it's a love poem. So this ain't the life of a goddess, and all you queens know what I'm talking about. You know your worth, and sometimes the true purse waits for your king to buy and furnish your house. Thank you.
I see you on a dark alley, blinded by pain and discovery, sitting there all alone, cold and shivering, fearing that the whole world ain't gonna stop and see what's wrong with you. No asking, are you doing okay? No even inform a police officer to assist you. You try to conceal your tears, your bruises, your scratches, your cuts and wounds, even your busted lip, your swollen lead or broken jaw. I can see that you're a victim of a crazed husband, a jealous lover, a controlling companion, a demanding admirer, or an abusive boyfriend. You ask yourself what kind of man has a right to slap you in the face, pull your hair, kick you down, or even punch your stomach and break your arm and let it be battered and severed. You even ask yourself, what kind of man has a right to belittle you, disrespect you, mentally control every move you make, or even downgrade you like a piece of useless trash? Having you think that you ain't nothing in the first place. Using you as his own personal punching bag, his talking plate, his whipping board just to allow his frustration. Or some dance stepping song, or even some idiots batting the rap, just grabbing your head and slamming it against the wall. Well, my sister, that's not a man who cherishes you as a queen. That is not a man who honors you. That is not a man who respects your heart and your feelings, nor not a man who sees you as his own. Furthermore, that's not a real man who loves you. He is an animal. A savage, hell-fed, uncaring animal who is making your life so damn miserable. My sister, hear me loud and clear. What I'm trying to say to you is that you have, my sister, hear me loud and clear. What I'm saying to you is, you don't have to live in fear, despite of what your so-called loved one said. You don't have to shelter yourself from the horrors of physical and mental abuse. Don't even drown yourself in suffering and self-pity. You are too damn beautiful for that.
Yeah, my name is Relly, Rel, whatever you want to call me, Relly the Poet, and I guess it's first play. It's called Girl Problems. It's mad loud. That $50 cash prize still on? That's still on? I'm just curious. No?
I think so. I think so.
All right. Got girl problems, yeah. Got girl problems, yeah. Check it. I'm looking at you, staring at me, and I start blinking rapidly. You love my eyes, yeah. You don't see how they can detect the lust and the thirst right under the smile. You don't see how these beautiful eyes can no longer cry. Yeah. been raped and sold to the world, judged by what I wear, classified after only physical observations have been made. So yeah, I'm blinking, and I'm cute, but you prefer if I was mute. Cause you don't want to hear what I gotta say. I'm just a chicken, it's a man's world at the end of the day. See, the reason I'm blinking so frequently and sensually is because my eyelashes have been coated in pulls, curled upwards to complement my almond-shaped peepers. They are extremely heavy, and sometimes the eyeliner cakes up, and so that day, I won't wear any makeup. But the mirror says I'm too plain. Society says I'm too skinny. A few years ago I was too thick, and now I'm chasing dreams of being a bad bitch, learning how to play on my own insecurities because of what the media constantly depicts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are girl problems, yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all can nod your heads, girl.
This poem is, what's your mama name?
Uh-oh.
Okay, it's a love poem. Okay. What's your mama name? My mama name was Pee-wee. She was so fat, you would think she was greedy, but she's not. More like Ceedie. She had 7 babies. Oh Lord, Pee-wee. My mama was so precious. Please believe me. She smacked the mess out of me. You talking greasy. I miss my fat mommy. Her name was Pee-wee. You see, things went left when she took her last breath. That lady ain't afraid. She took the walk of death. So cherish your mommy while she's still here, B. Cause I miss my fat mommy. Her name was Pee-wee. Now that was the brighter. Here's the bitter story. On Monday morning, she rised with 2 black eyes. I wonder why I never saw my mama cry. Cause she couldn't see through those 2 black eyes. You see, I love my daddy. He wasn't mean to me. But the things he did to my mommy, you just wouldn't believe. It didn't matter what he did. She never strayed. That lady crazy. She just stayed. Now it's Tuesday morning, eyes starting to fade. Mommy, look at me. She just smiled and looked away. You love my daddy? I would say. She said, your daddy's the best. I wouldn't have it no other way. You see, growing up, that's all I know. Black eyes and money and tons of blow. Knowing she loved you and I do too, I found one just like my dad. Now I got 2 black eyes too. Can't turn to mommy, cause hers is black and mine is blue. I want my daddy, but he the leader of the crew. Mom, I'm lost and stuck. Only if you would have stood up for your rights, maybe I would have too. You did this for years, Daddy. How could you? She took it out on me cause I look like you. When you left, you fucked and had kids too. Oh God, Daddy, mommy gonna kill you. Y'all fight and fight in the middle of the night. CJ heard it this time and brought scissors to the fight. Oh, you wanna fight my daddy? Oh, you crazy, right? It's going down. Fight, fight, fight. At the end of the day, mommy's all right. She's laying down in paradise while my daddy in jail, still fighting that famous fight.
Wow.
Can I do one?
You want to do one?
Yes. That inspired one piece of, well.
Okay, go ahead, son. Get it.
Be binding. Caused me to feel like I was less than a person. But I continued to stay. The door was right there, but I was in the mental maze. I couldn't find my way. I didn't pray. I stopped asking for guidance. Fought the world for myself while I was hiding. Didn't want to see what I had become because I feared looking in the mirror, only to call myself dumb. Like, stupid, are you serious? You still fucking with this dude? Man, you'd be better off dying alone in this room. So to avoid all that, I didn't even look at my reflection. Too many imperfections from my head to my toe sections. So I took all the fuck views and every stupid bitch throne. I must be to continue remaining in this home. I must be ugly. I must be unwanted. I must be dumb. I was numb. I wasn't living, barely breathing, merely existing, taking up space. Sometimes I wish I could have just been erased from this place. Taken out, tired of all the black eyes and bloody mouths, permanent scars and bruises. Always aim for the body, making sure to only leave minor contusions. Shit's confusing. You love me, but you beat me. Apologize, feel guilty, yet the cycle keeps repeating. You know what? I don't even care no more. Just let me put the baby down. Because last week she was in my arms when you hit me and she almost fell out. It's all your fault. It's all because of you. Everything will go right if you did what I told you to do. Stop trying to think, just follow instructions. Don't ask me no questions. This ain't no discussion. Too many fucked up memories to decipher. So I carry it on my back like I'm climbing through the mountains and proceed as a hiker. The memories are a bid, and now I'm a lifer. Seeing the bruises, feeling and lingering pain, don't like me, sentence none either. But I embrace it because it reminds me to never again embrace you. I thank you because I'd never be the person I am today if it wasn't for you. Nicole, let's get it.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm restless. I've been beyond tired 3 hours ago, and I'm fucking beat. Still I can't sleep. Despite my sleepiness, I've got the energy to run a race, and I shouldn't. I just took a fat spliff of exotic to the face. My arch nemesis, insomnia. That bad still won't let me sleep. So I get out my bed and look out my window down on these mean streets. This impetus has me up. I walk around my room, reflect on my situation. I feel a sense of awakening with slight trepidation, like I can't just jump in. This requires contemplation. Time no more am I wasting. It's of the essence. I feel like I gotta make a move right now, without a doubt, no question. Hindsight will lead me to a crossroads, one of life's intersections. Fate has made an indication. I've made no mistake of it. This feels right. I'm wired. Sleep is so out of the question tonight. I'm restless. I've been beyond tired 3 hours ago, and I'm fucking beat. Still I can't sleep. So I throw some kicks on my feet and I hit these mean streets. My mind is racing. My petite body is trying to keep up the pace with it. No destination. I've been walking around aimlessly searching for some sort of convincing. Then I look around and let the atmosphere and one affirmation sink in. The time is now. I've got to make this happen. I've been consumed in my thoughts for so long I can't even recall the walk to Manhattan. So I pause to stare at the skyscrapers and bright city lights that surround. This is New York City. I'm from Bed-Stuy. This is my motherfucking town. My ancestors wore crowns. It's evident in these poetic sentiments that I'm success-bound. So I told you I'm feeling inspired and wired, and I don't inspire me to jumpstart a riot. I'm flying higher altitudes than any pilot, riding the wheels of life and gaining mileage. I'm counting my blessings, learning my lessons, and yeah, I'll confess, I made some foolish mistakes along my path. But I stopped, reevaluated, did the math. There's no sense living in regret. It was already written. There's a purpose that lies in every decision.
So, because she ain't put her name in the paper, she wasn't gonna get called. That was cute, I like that. That was cute. I like that stuff I would do. Never works. Right.
Hi, y'all. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
He called me a trick. So I thought we were going out for a treat. But somehow in my mind I began to exchange the difference between wanting and having time, and still you thought I was just a bitch off the street, so you called me something sweet like a dime. So I exchanged these words with you and thought maybe if I did the things you wanted me to, you would find interest in me, but yet it was just a possibility for you to get inside my pussy. So you interested me in something I thought was being a part of a different family tree. You see, I grew up with a split side. I didn't know my mom, but then my dad walked me into something I was proud to call pride. So I was an oddball. I was the one that ate, but yet no one in my family could believe that I wasn't straight. They thought that maybe if we talked to her deeply and maybe if we tried to change her ways, she would go in a direction that would never stray her away. You see, I'm my own person. I know who I want to be. I know that I'm a side of creativity because none of us are made to be in the same seed. So therefore, there's a reason why they have a definition to unique. So I guess if I grew up inside the streets and I understood what it meant to be different and I understood what it meant to be just that side of a different me, I guess I would just blend in because I wasn't exactly who they would call me at the end. So I imagined something so different from outside world. I thought maybe if I dressed up the way I felt comfortable, they would understand why I preferred to be different as a girl. I'm not trying to tell you that I want to fit in, but I'm telling you I have a different story that has a different beginning to an end. You are trying to make me like you, and I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be like that woman next door who's comfortable with wearing black and blue eyes, who instead would like to switch into an outfit that fits her thighs, and instead I'm trying to fit into a guy who says, I just want to get in between the lines that lay between your thighs. And instead, I'd rather sleep alone because inside my own bed, I know what goes on when I'm alone.
So, please think responsibly, thinking of flying, not falling. Your presence is my air. The pain inside me is not the ruler of me, I am the ruler of it. The art of revealing true beauty lies within removing what conceals. Just had an epiphany. I've looked deep inside of me and it's disappearing fast. Once it's gone, what's left, take control. Say it's time to be happy. So don't ask me to fall back, because if I do, you won't find me when I rise. Just feel the need to do something outside the box. Wanting to be loved, unable to get it at all. Sometimes things just seem out of my control. So I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Eventually the universe will take notes. Enjoying what makes others happy, as well as I like pleasure spiked with pain. But poetry is my airplane. This is the reason why I write, to share my experiences. Something so as precious as this should be cherished in this lifetime. Understanding comes directly from the heart, so I aim to cultivate that and even more than ever. Creativity is allowing myself to make mistakes. It's the art of knowing is which ones to keep. I can show you all the love without a bit of sex involved. So these are just a few of my random ranting thoughts. All right.
Sum up everything they said.
www.
We go to www.weareuntamedtalent.com and it's there. The info is there. You know, we are untamed.com. That's .com. That's
When they're crazy.
Love you. Like that one. That was sexy.
That was beautiful.
That was fabulous.
I don't have good hair. My mane is made of thick textured trusses of kinky curls. See, my hair is untamed. And before rocking a fro was retro and locks were a southern fad, I embraced the freedom of my follicles from chemical warfare, because damn, I love my hair. See, my braids, they tell a tale. Woven within their strands and intertwined within each lock is a story of a people who take whatever God has blessed them with and create art.
Yes, ma'am.
Dark, like the bark of the mahogany tree, and just as strong. My hair is me, but I'm not my hair. My self-worth does not lie in how I decide to treat my tresses, and nor should your opinion of me be so shallow. And this is not a condemnation of those who choose to wear wigs and weaves, because your hair is an expression of personal style who no one has the right to judge. This
It's just an ode to my natural naps, a love song to my locks, and all the message I'm trying to send is, I don't have good hair, because my shit is great.
Propane, a new fire, brighter than any old flame. New rules to an old game like they already knew. Damn, see my intentions fan my attention span. My disorder becomes my deficit, but now she rephrases my nouns and modifies my predicates. Subject of perfection, object of my affection. We laugh, we cry, she drives the taxi cabs that I confess in. Y'all see her dolled up, a lady, fresh in whatever she's dressed in. I see her sweating. Eyes roll back to the back of her head. When I'm pressed to her back, push her back to the edge end of reality. High on her west end like Cali weed. She is the real, erases the fallacies. She keep me healthy and count my calories. She opened my world and showed me the galaxies. Teaches me of deities, the lies from the actual. Defied the supernatural and introduced the Pleiades. The seven sisters. It won't take long for the heavens to miss her. She lives in sun conjunct to Mars. Upon the stars I wished her, and she came true. And every dream she whispered came too. I came first. She came too. Bye.
Alright, Untamed comedian, Benita, what's good? How you doing? Let's go.
All right, ladies, y'all gotta give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hey, how's everybody doing? We haven't heard this mic in a minute. Give it up for all the performers, all the artists. Give it up for Untamed for having me the first official Untamed comedian. Alright. I've been inspired sitting here with y'all. It's kind of hot. This mic is hot. I've been sitting here with y'all and I've been inspired by what y'all been talking about, so I wrote my own little poem. It's short and I call it Unbelievable. Roses are red, violets are blue. I know your hair's Remy, cause bitch, I got some too. Well, I work, if comedy don't work out, I got it. You know what's funny? I work as a counselor during the day, and they say to work in mental health, like you gotta be a little bit crazy. I don't know if y'all heard of that, right? But listening to y'all poets, like some of y'all got multiple personalities. Like my girl, The Truth, I remember when I first met her, did this chick come up here and say, I got a love poem? And was like, you are my earth, my wind, my fire, the only one whom I desire. Nigga, I will shoot you. Like, round of applause if you like to drink. Round of applause if you like to drink. All right. Now, have y'all ever gotten so drunk that it made you forget you had kids? Right? You gotta get real messed up for that. And if that ever happened, I wrote this song for you. I've been drinking. Went to the club and left my son alone at home. What was I thinking? When I pulled up, I looked for him. He wasn't there cause he was gone. Nah. Why did they lock me up? I told the judge I'm sorry, I was wrong. Nah. Called diapers twice. Somebody called child services. They took my son. That wasn't right. And now they got him in a foster home. Macaulay Culkin, now he's living there cause he was home alone. Where is my son? I don't know. I woke up with a cellmate saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh baby. Where's my son? His bad ass is gone. You need to give him back. I'm doing my taxes, bitch. Where is my refund?
We got any single people in the house? Any single people? Alright, we got a lot of ladies. I'm gonna speak to the ladies first because ladies, I love men. I know most of y'all love men, some of y'all don't, but for the ones that do, that's who I'm talking to. I love men, but I have a lot of pet peeves about them. Like my biggest pet peeve is when men are so pressed to have sex with us ladies, especially when they first meet us, because it makes them do things that they have no business doing. Because I'm a grown-ass woman, and I was getting intimate with this grown-ass man, and all of a sudden, he pulled out his unprotected penis and tried to put it inside of me. Now my thing, Phil is right. Now my thing is, he don't even know me. Like, I don't know him from a hole in the wall, so I don't even know what made him think that this was okay. So it was at that moment that I did the only, and ladies, I do the only respectable thing that a woman like myself would do in this situation. I let him put it in. But just a tip and just for a second, ladies, you know how that is. I'm not the only one who's been there, you know how that is. It's respectable, it is respectable. Don't believe differently. It's the truth, it's the truth. I know as black people, we have certain things that are shit and it's not online dating, but I'm just gonna ask, has anybody tried online dating that wanna admit it? Okay, it's just me. Okay, 2 people, so me and you are losers. Okay, cool. This is the thing, like, I hate online dating because they never have enough black people to pair you up with. Never. Which is why I joined blackpeoplemeet.com. But this is the thing. If y'all heard or listened to the slogans for the other websites, like eHarmony says, fall in love for the right reasons. Match.com says, make a love match today. Has anyone heard the slogan for Black People Meet? Like, why our slogan gotta be blackpeoplemeet.com? This is where black people meet. Like, really? Like, tell me something I don't know. That was my whole reason for signing on. And I know y'all see the commercials. Because they use the most beautiful black people in the world, don't they? I mean, they are beautiful. But I never hear from any of them. Oh, wow. Because when I log on, I either get messages and views from old white men that look like they belong in an episode of Storage Wars. Guys who put their occupation as chillin'. Let it sink in, let that marinate, let that marinate. Or grown-ass men with screen names like Solid as a Cock, 69. Ain't nobody got time for that? I certainly do not. But speaking of cock, nice segue.
I perform in the spirit of the